Yo, Libra babes, what's going on? It's your girl, that witch Dani. Welcome to your reading for this full moon we have coming up in Leo on February 1st. It's also Imbolc that day, which is a pagan Sabbath, and we celebrate Saint Brigid that day, who I work with a lot. She's kind of like an archetype that gets misunderstood as being this like soft, la-di-da, like fire goddess, but like, no. She's like a fire warrior, okay? She's badass. Don't mistake it, okay? So I was guided to do a very different reading than I normally do for y'all. And I'm actually feeling like I'm gonna love it and end up doing it for all of the signs. But you are the first sign that I was told to sort of do this reading this way for. So basically what we are going to do is, I've already shuffled the cards. I've got a series of oracle cards I'm gonna pull for you and some tarot. And we're gonna kind of build this story, this message around the cards, the oracle cards that I pull. And just kind of be, guided. Let's see where it goes. And then we'll use the tarot to get more specific, and a second tarot deck likely too, to get even deeper into those messages and get like sort of clarifiers for y'all, okay? So this reading is for you if you have major Libra placements in your chart, especially rising signs. Y'all know I always tell you, watch your rising sign. But if you are a Libra sun, moon, rising, Venus, or have like major Libra placements anywhere in your chart, the nodes, especially the lunar nodes, are also very like vital here, vital here, and will like give a lot of information too. So I've got some tea leaves over here. I know y'all can't see them, but I've laid out, and I'm just going to intuitively pick the ones that I feel are calling you specifically, my beautiful Libras. I know I say this all the time, but in case you're new here, I'm a Leo sun, but I have so much Libra in my chart that I've always felt like I am more of a Libra. When I, watch my own, tarot, astrology, or horoscopes or anything like that, I always watch the Libra readings, not the Leo. Okay, you got way more of these than I thought you were going to, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Trust the process. Okay. Let's see where we're going with these guys. Libra, sun, moon, rising. Leo, full moon for Libra. I'm not going to look at anything. We're going to look at them all together. Libra, sun, moon, rising, Libra. Oh, they feel pretty valid, but I want to be certain. Yeah, okay. Libra, sun, moon, rising, Venus, major Libra placements for the Leo full moon. What do they need to hear? What is coming in for them? All right, we're going to save the tarot. Okay, so let's start with the archetypes. Huge fan of these cards. Oh, you got another one. So we have the Village. We have Thanatos. We have the Bardo. A little bit of a creepy energy. And we have the Crone. I like that for Imbolc energy. Okay. We have Affluence. Full moon showing up for us. And Death, which remember really means rebirth. Numbers on these cards are 5, 29, 36, if you're a numerology fan like me. We have the Sun in Virgo with Health, 6th house. Companionship, the Moon in Libra, 7th house. We have Jupiter in Capricorn with Control, 10th house. Fortune, the Sun in Leo, 5th house. And Venus in Taurus, Romance, 2nd house. Okay, companionship and romance, fortune and health, and control, and a million tea leaves. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. I'm hearing divine feminine. A period of ill health or depression, fly. Apple, temptation will test you. Adam and Eve vibes. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Trying to fit these all is like a struggle. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Gong, an exciting event. Inkpot, problems to be resolved. December. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That's the club card. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Rat, someone working against you or behind your back. Eye, psychic ability, trust your intuition. And wealth, we'll take that with that affluence card we've already got. Okay, let's dive into your archetypes here to start building this story for you, this reading. Okay, we'll start with the first one, which was the Village. If I can find it. What do you mean? It said 195, didn't it? I just looked it up and it's not here. Weird. Hold on, Libra. The font, like Kim Kranz did an incredible job in this, with this deck, and the concepts of it are brilliant, and I honestly absolutely love it, but the font is so like impossible to read. I'm not even kidding. And it's not just that I'm in denial about having old lady eyes. I am aware I have old lady eyes. This is a brutal font, I promise. Okay, got it. The Village presents us with a conundrum. On one hand, it's the place that feels most like home, the place to which you can always return. Nostalgia and comfort draw us back. On the other hand, it's the very place you must leave in order to grow. Around the Village, an unspoken boundary exists, one most villagers do not want you to cross. Though some support your leaving, still you hear whispers of doubt as you venture beyond its borders, leaving them behind. The energy of the Village is present anytime we feel restricted by a certain group, community, family, place, or ideology. It may have served us in the past, yet staying within its parameters will never satiate our thirst for life. Thank the Village for all it has provided, knowing you will someday return. For now, the world awaits. The Village moves with you, as it is more of a mindset than a physical place. Returning to the Village is as important as leaving it. This can be thought of as a completion or an integration of what you learned out in the wild. Some of y'all have some inner child or hometown sort of ideologies or shadow work, inner child shit maybe, that you need to look at this time. Thanatos. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos. As it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form, it leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld, the shadow realm. There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. Facing Thanatos leads us to Aletheia, which is truth. And now we've got to look at the Bardo. Now, the Bardo, I know this deck really well, is a very difficult energy, especially the fact that it comes immediately after Thanatos is very telling to me. But we want to look at it, right? We don't run. We face fears here, of course. And we know that our growth and being free from this energy lies in what we find, right? In the underworld, in the Bardo, in the Thanatos energy. Okay, the liminal, the in-between, the transition. It is said that the Bardo is a place between this life and the next, a liminal realm through which souls pass. Envisioning this inherently mysterious space creates the potential for us to rise above the concerns of this world and see our relationships through a cosmic and timeless lens. We may receive messages from those who are no longer with us, or see visions of lives not yet lived. In the Bardo, there is potential to forgive the unforgivable, to say the unsaid, to see the unseen, to love the unloved, to let go of all the things that cause us pain. The Bardo suspends us in its spaciousness for just long enough to open us to higher wisdom. Its energy does not belong to Earth as we know it, but rather to the cosmic network of which we are a single thread. When the veil between this life and the next is thinned, energy is stirred. This allows for remarkable healing and vision. Healing, right? The Bardo is not to be feared. Take advantage of its energy by recognizing what needs to be resolved. Trust that there is a message for you from beyond. Who is speaking? Go ahead and listen. A message for you from the beyond. Who is speaking? And the crone. So the crone being the third in the archetype of the triple goddess, or the life cycle of a woman, maiden, mother, and crone. Crone is wisdom. She's seen it all and has now got this level of wisdom that is very respected and revered. The witch, the old woman, the sage. Funny, I was talking about my old lady eyes. I guess I'm in my crone phase. I am a 4-time Libra. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, and the moon. The crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty, day-to-day musings. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper faith, even if this means a more solitary life. When it's in the light, magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, and wise. I definitely see an enlightenment going on here for a lot of you. This death and rebirth energy with the full moon coming through in your symbol cards is telling me that you are literally going through a spiritual awakening here. And maybe the Bardo, Thanatos are just climbing out of a dark night of the soul. Maybe after doing the village, some inner child healing, some truths coming to light here about your childhood and themes and values and beliefs and ideologies that you've had all this time that no longer suit you or where you're going, who you're becoming. If you have been having any issues with health, there's definitely going to be an increase in health here, but there should be a focus sort of on that metaphysical idea of mind, body, spirit all being balanced and in alignment right now. Companionship is either a soulmate partner for in a romantic way, or someone coming in as a friend or a business partner or collaborator that you are meant to create something with and be with right now that will lead to fortune and romance, right? Control is about balance here, okay? Capricorn out of balance, or Capricorn in the shadow, is too controlling. You need to be able to let go of control here and expectations of outcomes. If a wish is not coming true for you with this broken wishbone, know that it's because there's something more meant for you, and it'll be so much bigger and greater than what you were wishing for. You know, the universe has a bigger idea for you. There is some exciting event coming in. If you get an invite, go. I don't know, like it could be just information, but this feels like an invitation to something, maybe by a woman. You should go and continue like developing your enlightenment awareness, your spiritual development and understanding here. But it's also really important right now that you stand up for yourself and who you are and what you believe in, because you've got someone trying to work against you here and someone trying to make you do something against your will. But you've got the eye, your intuition, your eye is strong right now. Okay, trust your intuition. You're gonna reap what you've sown. It's time for you to really get some abundance back here with this affluence and wealth card, okay? There's definitely financial abundance coming in for you, Libra. That I'm certain of. All right, let's get your tarot out. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any major Libra placement. What is this Leo full moon bringing in for the Libras? Wow, that was a lot of cards. Really? That's a lot of cards. Oh my God, oh, I guess so. Okay, we're just gonna have a lot of cards. Get over it, Dani. Oh my God, you guys. This is like half the deck. And the energy's not done. They still want to talk to you. Oh my God. Okay. Justice, bottom of the deck, your card, shut up. That is Libra's card, balance, justice, karma. Okay, 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Swords together, and the 10 of Cups, the Moon again, and the Devil. Oh boy. Okay, the Moon and the Devil together is telling. It's telling us something. Okay, we have the Page of Swords. A lot of information coming here. You're learning something new. 6 of Wands, card of victory. Freeing yourself from a self-imposed prison, I'm hearing. We've got 8 of Pentacles, self-mastery. Knight of Cups. The Empress. Oof. Great energy. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles together. Page of Pentacles. Okay, there is major affluence. There's major Pentacles coming your way. King of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so we have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. A lot of people and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Page of Pentacles wants to build a stable foundation with you. Long-term stable security. 6 of Pentacles, this is generosity from the universe. This is reciprocity. The universe is going to give you a lot because they know that you're going to do the right thing with it. 9 and 10 of Pentacles are a millionaire and a billionaire. This is like legacy wealth, generational wealth here, okay? You need to rest and restore yourself. You've been doing a lot of hard work and self-mastery going into the bardo or the underworld, you know, and doing this shadow work and deep inner healing. And it's bringing you Knight of Cups, an offer of love, either someone to love or to do something that you love. The Empress is very powerful feminine archetype. She's all 4 queens combined, and she is at the core of her, the energy of rebirth, right? Springtime when all the flowers bloom again and everything comes back to life. That's the Empress's energy. 8 of Swords is a self-imposed prison. But Page of Swords, you're learning what got you there, 6 of Wands, and you're winning. 6 of Wands is a guaranteed absolute victory. There is something here holding you back, though. 10 of Cups is complete and total happiness. It's an excess of that energy when it comes to your home life and the people you share your home with, your love, and children, if that's what that looks like for you, or you and your love and, 15 chickens, like I always say, or a ton of animals, whatever it is for you. The Moon and the Devil card is the only energy here that's got me a little like, wah. Why is the Moon and the Devil here? What's with the Moon and the Devil? You are building your King of Swords life, your authentic truth that you were always meant to live in. And that brings you to this 10 of Cups. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's the two best cards you could get. But the Devil and the Moon, the Devil is something controlling us, right? Something that we're attached to or chained to. It's holding us back. The Moon is the unseen. It's the shadow realm. Temptation. That's your second warning about temptation. It's like something is trying to pull you back, or someone is trying to hold you back from finding this path. Stand your ground. Yes, 7 of Wands. Defend yourself. You already had that message too. What is with the Moon and the Devil? Whatever this is, you have to break free of it. Knight of Pentacles, to build your long-term stability. And King of Swords, find your truth and live it, your life authentically. Don't let the fear of judgment of other people or this person, or the fear of losing this person or some people in your life hold you back. Yeah, prosperity begins. Prosperity begins when you get this energy out of the shadow realm, the Moon, the unseen, and you cut it. Authority. Cut the ties that bind. Cut these chains, okay? I want to know more. Like, who is this? Clarity. So y'all are gaining clarity. Maybe you just don't want to believe it, but you are getting it. And you don't want to believe what you're seeing. And you might be tempted to go back to this person or situation or thing. Don't. It's keeping you from your highest timeline where all this affluence and money and stability and security is trying to come in. This is an era where we need to be focusing less on intensity of emotion in relationships and more on emotional security. That's what we really need right now, not the intensity. Is it fun? Sure. But it's not going to get us anywhere long term, like Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. You need boundaries. Boundaries, trust, life purpose, finding trust and life purpose, okay? But you need boundaries and clarity here. Believe that this person is what you're feeling they are. Build trust. You do need trust, but you have to keep strong boundaries too. You need to find the balance in that, okay? Find your balance. Find your boundaries, okay? Find trust in yourself and others again, and plant the roots of your life purpose, commitment. There is a soulmate here, and career. And a lot of you are meant to also create something with this soulmate, like a collaboration, something that produces money and a career for you. Okay? What else? For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what can you tell me? What advice and guidance do you have for Libra with this Leo full moon energy? And then finding their pathway here to this amazingly affluent, full of pentacles timeline. Trust again. Trust came out again. And the Goddess, which in this deck is basically Empress energy. You need self-care. You need boundaries. You need self-love and worth right now to draw in what you deserve and cut out the shit that is not aligned to it. You've got some news coming in, right? Maybe at this big event, maybe you meet somebody, something. Someone's coming in that is going to see something in you and change your career. And for a lot of you, it's very likely that it's going to lead to a really romantic path too. Wisdom, you're gaining wisdom now. And that happens in the underworld, in the bardo too. Friendship, celebrating with friends. This is going to be such a massive opportunity that the people who care about you are all going to be celebrating this with you and just so fucking happy and excited for you. Opportunity. And there's two people on the path holding hands. It looks romantic. Commitment. career, wisdom, the goddess, trust is here twice. You need to get real clear with your boundaries, okay? And don't let anybody cross them. And don't go back to anything that is not aligned to your higher timeline, to where you're going, okay? Love is not supposed to hurt or be confusing. Libra, please. Ancestors, shamans, please bring me the advice and guidance that Libra needs to find this amazing, abundant path that is waiting for them. I just heard what you want wants you to. Libra, rising sun, moon, heavy Libra in the chart. What advice and guidance can we give them with this Leo full moon? I know I'm doing this with the energy of the Leo full moon, but this is a timeless reading. My readings always are. Whenever you find this video, know that Spirit has a message for you. Also, remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to book a private reading with me to get real specific and detailed about your specific situations and the energies affecting you, the way to do that is in the description box. You just send me an email. I'll email you back a list of services I provide and get you scheduled. Okay? Libra. Thank you all for your continued love and support of me and the channel. Your likes, shares, subscribes, watching these videos. It helps more than you could possibly imagine. Please comment. Let me know how they're resonating for you and where your Libra placements are also. And I'm always open to doing a reading that y'all want to receive. So if you have any ideas on a reading you want me to do, please put it in the comments. I will gladly do it. For Libra. Interesting that this is taking so long for me to feel a vibe on these cards. I'm just not getting anything. Maybe we're not meant to use these cards. Oh. Okay, just as I said that, they're trying to jump, so maybe we are. For Libra, advice and guidance for Libra. There we go. Just make sure there's not another one hiding somewhere. Nope, okay. You've got soul retrieval. Wow, that's a powerful message. The mystical shaman. Oh my God, I never see these cards. And the seer. God, are you, like, y'all are really developing your intuition and your psychic gifts right now. Holy shit. This is very deep spirituality, y'all. Soul retrieval is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use soul retrieval to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again, going back home. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not dwell on it any longer. Oh my God, you guys. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. See, don't be distracted. Don't be tempted, right? Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. That's the coming home you're doing. Wow, Libra. 38, the mystical shaman, which is a number 11, by the way. This is the symbol of the myth maker and storyteller who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In so doing, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is the symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. When the mystical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You are called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse, without fixating on a known story of success or achievement, without the control of an outcome. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. What you want wants you. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. This is wild. And the seer, 45. The seer represents the capacity to reach beyond the obvious details of life into the hidden realms where information is available to those with the discernment to perceive it. This symbol represents psychic perception, intuition, and the capacity to know something without prior exposure. The seer knows truth, always seeks truth beyond all else, and sees reality as it truly is, without judgment. The seer can read between the lines and understand what is not being said. He represents the power of clarity and being able to recognize patterns. The seer invites you to trust your intuition and follow it as it leads you forward. You may feel lost when it appears that your hunch is taking you in circles, or even through a maze, but the hidden realms don't follow the rules of two-dimensional map. Trust your gut and allow your perception of your circumstances to widen, to include the nuances and subtle cues that you normally miss if you take things at face value. The seer has gifted you with this magic. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Your vision is clear. This Libra is clear. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting me. Every new moon and full moon, I always ask that all of kindness and generosity that y'all show me be returned to you by the power of 3 times 3. If you'd like to donate to the channel and feel guided to do so, and thank you to everyone that has, the way to do that is also in the description box. Believe me, I'm incredibly grateful, and you can't imagine how much it helps me and my family as a single mom, so thank you. But liking, sharing, subscribing, these are always to support me in the channel. Without having to give financially. And I understand that that's not a possibility or desire for everybody, and that's okay. But so much love and light to you, my beautiful Libra babes. This is amazing, and you have done amazing work, and I am so proud of you.